Watcher, I'm Ian, this is Essential Handyman. We've got a few things to cover today. I'm going to show you how to change and sharpen the blade on a lawnmower. We've got Mailbox monthly, and I'm going to show you a few things that I've bought over the last month, come through the post, etc.
Now, I don't know if it's because I'm a shopaholic or I just like a consumable in the workshop, because you can never have too many bits and pieces. I bought both of these are from, I think, Lidl or Aldi. Lidl. Someone will tell me down in the comments, because I never remember whether Parkside is Lidl or Aldi. Bought some assorted hose clips, so we've got some Jubilee clips there, all different sizes. They'll come in handy. I'll put those away somewhere as a consumable. I think that was £3.50, £3, £3.99, something like that. And some O-rings. I want some O's. Fork handles. Anyone watch the 2-1s all know what I'm on about. So just different size O-rings there, and again it was about £3, £3 to £4. So again they'll go in the consumables. Got a new thinner fibre wheel for my new angle grinder. That's a 25mm wide fibre wheel for just getting the rust etc and the dings and divots off of whatever you need to clean, normally metal. Got something from Amazon. I ordered a wrist strap. I'm going to do a review on this, but for anyone who's used a 1x30 belt sander, you will know that the sparks that you get flying off of it, the electric, you get little shocks, which go onto your hand, and it's bloody annoying. So I bought myself a earth cable, basically it goes around your wrist. You clip the Jubilee, the alligator clip, onto the belt sander, and it stops you getting shocked. Right, we've had some stuff come in from other makers. I'm assuming most of these are going to be stickers. We've got James Man Cave has sent me I have looked at these already, a little note there, and his sticker, James Man Cave. I know he's on Instagram. I'm not sure he's on YouTube actually, but go and check out his details. I'll put a link in the description below. We have another one here from who's this from? OGB Woodwork. This is another British woodworker on YouTube, Instagram, etc. That's some Ollie. We have another sticker. Let's get this out. 2 stickers. Okay, Rosie's Restorations. So she sent her sticker in there, and another sticker of a vice with Rosie's Restorations on there. Now she is a mechanical engineering or electrical engineering student at some university or college in the UK, and she does some really good restorations from the ground up of really old rusty vices, etc. Go and check her channel out, she's really good. Some Adam at Little Shed Big Ideas, again another YouTuber and Instagrammer from the UK. He's got a relatively new channel as well, about 300 or 400 subscribers, so please pop over there and show him some love. Thanks for the sticker swap, James. This is James at Design and Make, and that's his YouTube and Instagram page, Design and Make. He does a lot of wood turning, and he actually sells this product which he makes himself, believe it or not. He's only a young lad. Wood Turners Blend, so go and check his channel out. And if you're a wood turner and you like a finish to your timber, go and check out Wood Turners Blend, his website. Another great UK YouTuber. Now we've got a package come through the post. Now the person that sent this comes from Jack Shed, who's got a great channel. He's one of my favourite channels. I've got no idea what the guy looks like. All you ever see is his hands and his tools. He's just got this dulcet tones to his voice that he just talks about tools, and he's so much knowledge. I know, he really is one of my favourite channels on YouTube. Go and check him out. He must have had a job. He must have been one of Santa's helpers, Santa's elves in a previous life, because I've never seen a more robustly packed, wrapped box in my life. This thing took me about 5 minutes to get into. Now he bought some rusty gold on a Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or a car boot sale or something a few weeks back, and he says, what's your favourite? So I commented and I said, oh, he had 2 or 3 of these items here. I said, they're amazing. I said, they're definitely my favourites. And you cheeky boy, Jack, he sent these to me as a little bit of a gift. Thank you very much, Jack. You didn't have to do that, but let me show you what you sent. So they are explosive tins. They're obviously kosher. There was obviously some sort of explosive in there previously. I don't know which campaign or military they belonged to, but they're obviously, look at that, nice and rusty. Now I don't know if I want to leave this as it is or put it in evaporust to make it look a bit nicer, just the lids. But if you see inside, they're empty, and I don't smell of anything explosive like, but then, you know, being a civilian, I don't really know what things like bomb making equipment smells like. But these are brilliant. They're so nice. So thank you ever so much, Jack. You didn't have to do that, and it was really kind of you. And these will find pride of place somewhere in my workshop. And lastly, in his package, he sent his latest sticker. It's not this size, it's like an oval shape, but it says there, Dave, you can see that, Shirley Hammer, Jack Shed. This is his new sticker. We've already got his main sticker up, that's his new one. So great little sticker that, Jack. Oh, great big sticker. That'll probably go on the bandsaw when I unbox it, because it's a little bit, you're going to join one of the other bigger stickers. So there's the new stickers, OGB woodwork, Little Shed Big Ideas, Design and Make over there, and on this side we've got Rosie's Restorations. James, your one is a little bit too big to sit on there, so I'm going to stick that with the big ones on the bandsaw. If you're a YouTuber or an Instagrammer, maker, and you want to do a sticker swap, hit me up on Instagram. Just send me a message on Instagram and we can exchange stickers. Okay, one of the local mums has asked me to sharpen the blade on her lawnmower for her, so I thought I'd show you how you change blades and sharpen blades on a lawnmower for those that don't know. Just a standard quarter cast, and your blade runs underneath. Always make sure it's unplugged before you touch anything to do with a lawnmower. So it literally is just as simple as taking that nut off and releasing the blade. Now this is an old rusty blade, so it's not very sharp, but a good way to make sure that you keep your hands away from it is just use a pair of mole grips, put those up a bit, put those on the side, and that should stop that moving. And I've got a 13mm spanner. I've not got a very long one here, so let's see if this will work, because it's really stiff normally. There we go, 13mm spanner on the nut. Now, when you take this off, remember which way it goes. Sometimes they say written on it, grass side, and then you know which side faces the grass. You want to make sure it goes back the same way. It's got a built-in washer there. So this, okay, so we want the section with the writing, I think it says 51 or LS or something, LS on the outside. Just remember that and you'll be fine. The bit you have to sharpen, the bit that cuts, is this section here down to about here, no more. You don't have to sharpen these bits here. That's your sharpening section. It's in a pretty poor way. You can see where it's hit stones and it's been deflected and it's not very sharp. So this blade is going to be ripping the grass out rather than cutting it. So a quick blast on the, with either files or on the belt sander, and this will come up better than new. Now if you want to sharpen these by hand, you can do so. You can put them in your vise, but I find putting them in a vise always, you know, unless you're going to have them this way, always gives you a strange, you know, you don't, the cutting angle is awkward. For me, the best way of sharpening by hand is not to use the vise, is to take it to the edge of your bed, edge of your bench. Use one of these tough grips, then you can use your file and you can manually file a new profile onto your blade. And this will take a while, and then you'll turn over and you'll have to deal with the burr that's there already where it's hit stones, etc. But anyone who watches this channel knows I'm a lazy sod, so anything for a easy, quick life. Well, maybe I shouldn't say lazy, because builders, anyone work with their hands, time is money. Obviously we're using a sander, so first things first, let's get the eye protection on. Now we've got a 100 grit belt in here. This should make a really good job of this really quickly. Right, so if you don't appreciate how to use a belt sander, you've got different grades. It's not too important to follow the angle on a lawnmower blade, but if you just address it to the belt and you can feel where it is, well, I know that's about the right angle, so that's what I'm looking for here. Okay. Got myself a jug of water here. We're going to keep dipping the belt into the water, make sure it doesn't get too hot. If you see here, we can still see that we've got some ridges to the rear of it, which means we've not taken enough material. This is quite deep ridges here, so we're going to change the angle of the blade. Remember to keep dipping your blade in the water, otherwise it'll overheat. The number one rule, the simplest thing you can do when sharpening your blades, keep the temperature down. That was 100 grit, just going to finish up with a 320 grit. Very sharp, but not too much of an angle. Don't want to put it on like a 20-degree angle, because there's stones in the grass and this will get beaten up quick. I've kept it quite a severe angle, I don't know, about 40 degrees, something like that.
Okay, done. It's taken me all of 10 minutes, including taking the blade off. If you look, there, we've got a lovely sharp edge on there, no burr on the back. It's flat, it's sharp, it's not going to be ripping out the grass, it's going to be cutting the grass.
To put it back on, we are going to position it this side of the mole grip this time. Being careful not to let the cutting side hit the mole grip, which will ruin it. Sink the screw back in, Now these have got to be tight, but not over tight. They generally tighten up themselves because of the conditions that they're found in, you know, grass. So I do this just more than pinch tight. That's not going to come off. And the writing's on the outside, as we spoke about before. And this will cut grass beautifully. You can see the sharpened edge just glinting in the light, can't you? That is a beautiful sharpened edge for your lawnmower.
Thanks for joining me. These type of jobs are obviously very simple, and for someone who's been used to doing these jobs or brought up by his father teaching him how to do things or spent time working on site, these are really easy jobs. There's a lot of people out there in the world that don't do that. They have office jobs, perhaps haven't had a father to show them how to do bits and pieces, or a father that didn't know themselves, no sort of mentor to help them along the way. So I'm hoping, you know, this gets through to those people that maybe want to do their own repairs on their lawnmowers or machines or tools or whatever, and this just gives you a little bit of an understanding of how it's done. It's not rocket science. When you break it down like this, you can see it's really, really simple, demystifying it really. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and click that like, subscribe button, and also pop over onto Twitter, where you'll find me under Essential Handy 1, or Instagram Essential Handyman. I think it's Essential Handyman, and give me a follow there as well. I'd be really appreciated. See ya.